Hello and welcome. Today we're watching a game between Snow, here our blue Protoss in the top right, versus Sharp, grey Terran in the bottom left. I am BlanderStrudel and the map here is Eclipse. Alright, Sharp is a very aggressive player, so I'm expecting to see a lot of vulture harassment. And Snow, well, he's been known for a while for being the best PvP player in the world. Well, let's see. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. Apparently, there's not going to be any proxy gateways from Snow here. Proxy gateways are relatively popular on this map. He's going for a very early scout, so I think he might go for a gas steal. We could be seeing a minor pylon as well. Now let's see if Sharp is going to go for SimCity. Right, he made a supply depot down here. So he's not going for an initial SimCity, and he went for a super extremely fast SCV scout. I'm a bit surprised about that, because doing this basically means you have a lot of mining time lost. Usually scout once you've made at least a barracks. So Sharp decides to play this game with the gas. He doesn't want to get gas. He doesn't want his gas to be stolen. And I'm a bit interested about. Oh, is this SCV going to die? It's going to die. Oh. But I'm a bit surprised about Sharp not paying attention to that. Bit weird. The thing about the barracks here is that I think you can get a zealot through this. So I suppose he's going to make a supply depot here. Otherwise, if a zealot tries to get into his main base, he's not going to have any sort of SimCity micro. Snow doing a very good job here harassing this SCV. I think this is a rather bad start for Sharp. I mean, he lost mining time at the beginning, he lost an SCV. I don't know why he made his barracks here when he could have made it here, for instance. Let's see what his plan is. This probe again being super annoying. Now is he going to take a second SCV? Marine is south to save the day. And goodbye probe. Now this is a very interesting move. Snow taking his zealot on a different direction from the normal path, which is this one. So this SCV is not going to see it. Let's see if Sharp can react quickly. Now look at this. He's not making any more marines. He just made one marine. Sharp playing super greedily. His second marine is very late. Now this is going to have a high cost. I think this might cost him the game. It's going to take too much damage. Let's see how fast he reacts. Now taking a very safe expansion out of one dragoon. It's not going for speed. Okay, here finally is a supply depot I was talking about. One vulture being made. Will he make a second one? No. Machine shop. Then definitely I'm expecting Sharp to make a bunker here and send out his vulture to see what's going on at Snow's base. Snow going for one gate robo. I suppose he's very likely going to make a reaver, but he could just go observer. Here we have the vulture from Sharp checking out if there are any proxy gateways or proxy robo here. Not the case. Neither here. So let's see. Okay, 2 gateways. So if he's going to gateways, I don't think he's going to go for reavers. think Snow is going to go for 2-gate observer into 3rd Nexus. That's the most standard way to play versus Terran. Sharp checking out all the possible places where Snow could have made an expansion, and Sharp deciding to go for a second factory instead of an academy or an eBay. So he's just hoping that Snow wouldn't go for fast Dark Templars, because actually Sharp doesn't know if Snow has expanded or not. Instead of having an expansion, Snow could have gone for Dark Templars. In that case, Sharp would be pretty much dead at this point. But he took a risk, considering he had a bad early game in my opinion, so I think the risk is worth it. Laying down a couple mines for map control. Snow playing super safe. As I said a while earlier, I'm expecting Snow to make a 3rd Nexus very soon. But for the time being, he's just pushing out. I think he wants to see what Sharp is doing. Sharp is a very aggressive player, so you never know if he's going to factories from one base or one factory starport. So I think it's a good idea to see what's going on here as Snow. Snow so far is not getting in position to take a 3rd. So let's see what his plan is. Oh, very good micro there by Snow. Okay, 1 Dragoon goes down, but if he's going to destroy a 2nd tank and a 3rd tank, it's definitely worth it. Okay, finally it goes down. Snow loses a bunch of Dragoons, but I don't think he really cares about it. Basically, if you kill 3 tanks, you know that you're not going to be attacked. So in that case, you can take a 3rd Nexus for free. Basically, there's no way for the Terran to put any pressure on you. At least not in the form of a push. It could only be with vulture harassment at this point. Okay, 4 gateways before Nexus. I was not expecting that, but I think Snow was too busy here microing, so his minerals went up to 700. That's why he banked up so much. A late reverse here. I think Snow definitely has decided to go for an aggressive play. I don't think he really needed a reverse at this point, so I think he's going to... I don't think he's going to harass the SCV line. I think he's either going to use the reaver to prevent Sharp from taking a 3rd, or maybe he might go for 2 shuttles. If he goes for 2 shuttles, then reavers make more sense. But if it's going to be just 1 shuttle, I don't think it's worth it. Like you can do the tactic where you put reavers here and you pick them up and then you redeploy them here and etc. So Sharp doesn't take the 3rd so quickly. Let's see what happens. I think there's a good chance of Snow making 2 shuttles with speed. Okay, there's 2 turrets here, 1 done and 1 about to be done. 2 Goliaths, so these Protoss units are not going to have the chance to unload here. No 2nd shuttle being made, so he's just going to use the Reaver to try to delay the 3rd expansion from Sharp, and Snow is going to take a 4th expansion of his own and taking into Arbiters. The thing about this map for Terran is that when you have to take the 3rd, it's a very long distance that your units have to travel from here to here to be able to defend all this portion of the map. So it's not that kind of map where you can take a third with just 2 factories and pure tanks. I think it was wise from Sharp to make 4 factories before attempting to land his third command center at the expansion. Okay, Snow putting down some harassment here. He's going to force back the command center from Sharp. He's trying to buy as much time as possible here with the Reaver. He's going to force Sharp actually going up the ramp. And as long as the SCVs are not mining here, oh nice. Oh, if that Reaver had connected a Scarab with these 2 tanks, that would have been a great move. But a good micro there by Sharp, defending both from the Dark Templar and the Reaver. So these units are all going to die very quick, but still, the more Snow can delay the third, the better it's going to be for him. Okay, this tank is deleted by these Dragoons. Good micro there by Snow. He has super delayed this expansion. Oh, look at that! Very nice, very nice. Snow had an observer here, and he knew exactly what was going on, so he saw the opportunity to sneak in this Dark Templar just in time to blow up the mines before it got scanned. Very good move by Snow. Okay, we got the Arbiter out. These goons are finally going to be taken out, but here comes the attack with a bunch of Spit Zealots. I think Sharp. I mean, I don't think he's going to die to this, but his third expansion is going to be delayed once again. I think if these units go down, he's going to have to lift his command center again. Oh, I think that was a bit of a poor attack by Snow because he sent his zealots alone without any dragoon support, so they were basically eliminated by the tanks before they even reached anything. And once again here, no wasting his zealots for nothing. He didn't kill anything. A tank perhaps, but that was a bunch of zealots wasted. At least 1 control group of zealots, and probably more. But anyway, even though Snow is not actually breaking Sharp at any level, he's not allowing Sharp to harass. And Sharp is super good at harassing with vultures. So on one side, Snow seems like he's wasting units, but on the other side, he's securing his expansions. And considering he delayed the third from Sharp so much, I think actually sending these zealots was good in the end, because now look at his bank. He's got a big bank, a relatively big bank. At least it's bigger than Sharp's. Sharp's has gone up to 7 factories. He should be building 2 more very soon. 9 factories is a good number when you're on 3 bases. And here comes the recall. All right. Let's see how Sharp handles this recall. It's got a few mines, but 2 mines is definitely not going to be enough. His units kind of got trapped here, so this recall is not going to be as efficient as I thought it would be. Sorry. Alright, so basically Sharp didn't have to lift his command center. He didn't have to move his SCVs away from the minerals. So this recall really didn't do a whole lot. But once again, I have to say, Sharp has not been able to harass with his vultures. So now the Protoss is on 5 bases almost. And Sharp doesn't seem to be able to have enough units to take a 4th anytime soon. It would be, in my opinion, very risky, because if it did, maybe an Arbiter could come this way. And if he had to pull back his units to defend his main, then he could be weak at this spot. So I think at this point Sharp can only harass. But he has too few vultures. I mean, 2 vultures here, 3 here is not going to be enough. Going to need a whole lot more harassment to turn the tide of this game. But he doesn't have any. Doesn't have enough units to do either thing. Doesn't have enough to expand. He doesn't have enough to harass properly. Now he's in a much better position than Snow regarding upgrades. So when Sharp hits 200 in population, he will have a stronger army than Snow's. Snow's only on +1 attack, and Sharp is on 2-1. Okay, Sharp finally moving into position to take a 4th base. I was about to say, why isn't he building a command center here? There he goes. Okay, this is some nice harassment. I don't think he'll have enough time. Yeah, he's not even focusing fire on Nexus. I think he could have done that from the start, but he wouldn't have enough time to kill it anyway. Okay, delaying here the movement of the Protoss reinforcing units. Those mines were quite nice, actually. Oh, this is what he needed. This is the move he needed. Lots of probes go down. This was pretty much just a distraction. But still, I mean, the possibilities of Sharp winning this game are rather low. He hasn't even finished his 4th command center. And now Snow is on for 6 bases. This one in particular is very hard to destroy. I mean, eventually Sharp could end up destroying this one and taking this base for himself. But these 2 bases are very hard to kill. It's basically that will require Sharp being on both ends of the map at the same time, and that doesn't work for Terran, because the Protoss army is much more mobile. Snow is still on just +1 attack. So I'm hoping that Sharp is going to do a push as soon as he gets 200 population. Okay, that stasis was not very effective. That was kind of a wasted stasis. Okay, the 4th command center for Sharp has finally landed. He definitely needs these resources very desperately. His main base has mined out, and his natural soon to be mined out as well. Like a minute away from being mined out. Okay, now Sharp is finally in position to make the push, but he definitely fears a counterattack. Oh, that was a very good EMP. I am kind of liking what Sharp is doing. I mean, I think he had a very rough start, but considering this EMP, this zoning of the map, he's taking down observers. Very good move. Oh, I think a recall came. Yeah. Yes, Snow used a recall to defend here. That's going to buy him some time, but Sharp has maxed out again very quickly. And he's making very good use of his upgrades. Snow finally on higher upgrades now. But I think it now all depends on how fast Sharp takes down this base. If it does it soon enough, and if it takes this base for himself, I think he has a chance. I think he has a shot at winning this game. But if it doesn't destroy this base soon enough, then Snow is going to take this base, and even if this base finally goes down after a while, Snow is going to have such a bank. We'll see. So far, Sharp is doing a good job. Snow is wasting a lot of reinforcements here. Notice how the tanks are so separated here. That's to prevent them from being all stasis in one go. Okay, Snow being very cautious here, just destroying this army and staying back here. He doesn't want to waste more units. Sharp being quite effective with just a few vultures. This nexus is now completely undefended. Oh, that was a great stasis. So these 3 tanks are going to be wiped out. I hope he doesn't lose the vessels, but yeah, both vessels go down. I think this is a death sentence. I don't think Sharp can. I don't think he can kill this base soon enough. I think he's going to have to do something else. And indeed, what he's trying to do is to destroy this base, because otherwise the Protoss is going to grow too big to control in the long term. Now I wonder if Sharp would like to take this base for himself. I mean, he needs another base. He cannot wait too long to take another base, because right now he's just mining from 2 bases, and he's actually preparing to take this one. Okay. Okay, I like this move. As I said earlier in this game, I don't think Terrans can very effectively harass these bases and hold this portion of the map at the same time, but Sharp has done it. Sharp has done it. At least he destroyed 1 base, and that's a lot. Snow trying to retake this position, but he's not actually committing a whole lot. I wonder if he's going for... No, he's not going for carriers. I think that would have been a nice tech switch, considering the economical lead that Snow has. He pretty much can do whatever he wants, though his bank is not that big. And I'm surprised that Sharp has held on to this position so long. Snow doesn't seem to be committing to any big attacks. He's just trying to hold what he has. Oh, this was a great move. Moving in his zealot sneakily, position covered by the Arbiter. So all these tanks are going to go down. So the chances of Sharp taking down this base are quite narrow at this point. Oh, look at that! Ah, he sent these SCVs to mine from here. Yeah, that's what I was saying a while earlier. Sharp needs another base. He knows this base is going to mine out very soon, and you cannot fight a Protoss on just 1 mining base. A Sharp apparently is hoping that Snow will draw these units here to defend, and then he's going to float this command center here and take out all these things with just tanks. But this stasis is great. But I don't see any reinforcements coming from Snow. Oh man, Sharp, you're playing very good, man. This distance mining SCVs are funny. Okay, I expect Snow to do a counter attack here, but I see no Protoss units. Sharp keeping most of his army here, surprisingly. I mean, Sharp has done a lot of damage with small attacks instead of 1 big push, which is what I was expecting. Snow not having an observer close enough, So most of these zealots died to mines. And now that the zealots are cleared, the tanks have an easy day with these dragoons. Okay, finally, Sharp taking the opportunity to destroy this base. Very nice move. I mean, at this point, still, Snow has not been able to take this base. He has lost 2 more bases. And I don't think this counter-attack is going to work, because Sharp may not have anything here, but he has more units here. He should be sending them north now. Well, it seems as it was not even necessary. Sharp still putting pressure here. Wow, this is very good. He's playing very good. I mean, this is Snow. Snow's TVP is top in the world. I think if you put your tanks here, you can hit the Nexus. So is Sharp going to do that? If his tanks survive, which I think they will not. Well, one of them does. All right. I'm really impressed. Sharp managed to come back. I don't know how he did it. And GG. Sharp won this game. I can't believe Sharp won this game. I don't know how to analyze this. I mean, I was expecting, considering the following. He had better upgrades than Snow. He was behind in economy. He was behind in everything. What I was expecting was Sharp to reach 200 in population and then make a big push. But that never happened. Sharp never made a big push. He harassed here and here at the same time. I don't know how he won. I mean, we're not talking about a noob Protoss opponent. We're talking about Snow. Well, I definitely learned something here. I mean, if I had to play this style from Sharp, I don't know how to pull it off. But whatever it is, Sharp did it very well. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I really did enjoy a lot, and I definitely learned something here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Give the video a like and drop down a comment. Tell me if you liked my cast or not. And remember, the more that you you comment, you like, it makes the video more visible to other people, and it obviously helps support the channel. So that's it for now, guys. See you next time.